All right, so on this video, we're going to be talking about counting calories. Nobody really wants to count calories, right? Because it's just extra work. And we like to just kind of relax and enjoy our food, right? But on the other hand, we want to get in shape. We want to lose some weight. We want to build some muscle. So you got to choose. You got to choose. We're going to cover that on this video. We're going to cover calorie deficit, calorie maintenance, and calorie surplus. Let's get it started. If you are new here to my channel, my name is Manny. I'm a certified personal trainer, creator, owner, and lead instructor in our boot camp, personal training, and online coaching, Manny's Fitness Program. Manny's Fitness Program is structured and designed for you to reach your health and fitness goals in regards to weight loss, muscle building, or overall better health and performance. All right, so nobody wants to count calories. Why? Because it's just more work. At the end of the day, it's just more work. And we like to kind of relax, right? We like to relax, enjoy our foods, whatever comes to mind. Oh, I feel like eating a burger. Cool. I feel like eating this, eating that. And all that is cool if you're trying to lose some weight. All that is cool if you know how to prepare yourself a good, healthy burger. What does that mean? Macros, right? Good fats, good oils, protein, good carbs, minimal carbs, right? You have to lower down your carbs at the end of the day. We don't need a lot of carbs to continue with our daily activities unless you're a marathon runner. Then in that case, you gotta raise your carbs, right? Unless you're doing ketogenic, the ketogenic diet. So nobody wants to count calories, and it's a sacrifice, right? Because we're gonna sacrifice the amount of calories that we were usually consuming, but you know that you need to lose weight. And that's why we need to lose weight, because you've been consuming way more calories than what you usually burn throughout the day, right? Not only that, but maybe you're consuming the wrong type of calories as well. What does that mean? Processed foods, too many carbs, too many sugars, not enough protein, not enough good fats and oils, not enough vitamins, minerals, right? When it comes down to calorie intake, when we create a meal plan for you here in Managed Fitness Program, we're gonna tailor it to you. It's gonna have the right amount of macronutrients, right amount of protein, carbs, good fats, and oils, right? And once you start the meal plan, then you're gonna be eating less than what you usually ate, right? So guess what? You're gonna be wanting those extra calories that you were so used to consuming. The body wants comfort, the mind makes excuses, and when it comes down to comfort, we always like our comfort food, right? So we have to start to continually discipline ourselves, and maintain the amount of calories that we're supposed to consume to lose weight. Because if you don't, you're either going to be eating too little calories because you don't want to eat as much as you usually eat, and that's not good, right? Or you're not going to be eating enough protein within those calories that you now have reduced, right? Although you reduce your calories, you never want to reduce the amount of protein that you need, right? It's not about just lowering down your calories, it's lowering down your carbohydrate calories, right? You still need carbohydrate, and you get carbs from vegetables, you get carbs from fruit, nuts, and seeds and stuff like that, right? And so you don't necessarily need to eat wheat, flour products, and stuff like that, right? You can always minimize that, because again, you can get your carbs from vegetables, including especially like sweet potato or something like that, right? But again, if you tend to want to lose weight, so you know that you want to lower down your calories, you need to lower down your calories, be sure you have a meal plan, right? Tailored to you, right? Because you don't want to be too low as well. When we create a meal plan here, you're going to have around a 300 to 500 calorie deficit, right? Calorie deficit. And now you don't have to count calories. All you do is follow the meal plan, right? How many eggs? 3 eggs. How much egg white? 138 grams of egg white. How much Coconut oil, 10 grams. Boom. Perfect. That's it. You're done. Next one. How much nut butter or what vegetables? When it comes down to vegetables on our meal plans, it says as much as you want, except a vegetable that's high like in sugar. Maybe like carrots. Carrots are actually high in sugar, right? So stuff like that. Anything green, a cruciferous, a cruciferous vegetable is super good, very dense, high in vitamin and mineral, high in fiber, and all that. Is there such a thing as having too much of a cruciferous vegetable? Yes, because a cruciferous vegetable has way too much of a certain mineral or vitamin where you're only going to be flushing it out. Just like when you take a multivitamin, you don't take a handful of multivitamins to feel better or get healthier. So that way you don't compromise your entire vitamin structure, right? No, you don't do that. It's a certain amount. It's a certain amount. So now, but the good thing about a cruciferous vegetable is that it fills you up. Not only that one, but also regular vegetables, they fill you up, right? And that's what we want. We want a lot of vegetables, right? Because again, you're gonna be on a deficit, 300 to 500 calorie deficit, and your body's gonna want that extra calorie that you were giving it throughout this time, right? So we always give our members the option to get a meal plan. That way, you don't do all that legwork, counting calories and figuring out what to eat today and going grocery shopping, what to shop for. Our meal plans also comes with a grocery list and all that. So, but if you don't, then we always suggest you use something like MyFitnessPal or some. There's so many apps now. Right now, we're bombarded with apps. I usually would use MyFitnessPal. I don't use it because I do a meal plan myself, anyways. But if you don't do the meal plan and you still want to keep track of your calorie intake, then MyFitnessPal is a good app to use. Not only that, they have like apps where you go and you scan the barcode or something like that, and it gives you all the macronutrients, micronutrients, your nutritional label, right? So and it starts to calculate your intake throughout the day. The only problem with that is that at the end of the day, it's gonna give you your macronutrients, and you might have been too low on protein. So guess what? It's too late to raise it, right? Unless you look at it in the middle of the day and you're like, oh man, I only have 10 grams of protein so far. From now on, all the foods that I choose is gonna be the highest protein potential possible, right? So on and so on. So you can do that as well. But again, it's a lot of legwork. It's a lot of legwork. But that's another option. So meal plan, MyFitnessPal, but never just guess, right? Because again, you don't want to be too low to where you don't have enough energy source or enough calorie to recover, repair, rebuild. If you're in a calorie deficit, 300 to 500 calories, your body is still gonna recover, repair, replenish, restore, and all that, but minimal in a minimal way, right? Not too harsh, but it is still gonna be hard, right? Be expecting it to be hard. That's the thing. It's a challenge. If it was easy for everybody to just, lower down their calories and maintain it like that for a couple of weeks, everybody will be doing it. There wouldn't be the creation of medication, right? The creation of medical procedures, right? Surgeries and all that, right? There wouldn't be no creation of that. We wouldn't need that. But because people find it too difficult to remain in a calorie deficit, they rather go that other route, right? So unless your life depends on it, then yeah, go that route. Go the surgery route, go the medication route, go the safest route possible using that technique, right? But other than that, the best way, easiest way, hands down, will be having a meal plan and just following it, right? And the meal plan needs to be tailored to your needs, right? High protein, good fats, good oils, low carb, depending what your goals are, right? And follow it. If you follow it for just 2 weeks, man, you get tremendous, great results just in 2 weeks. So feel free to email me if you want more information on this. If you want to know more about Manny's Fitness program, we offer indoor boot camp, personal training, and online coaching for weight loss, muscle building, and overall better health and performance. We have motivation, accountability, we have support, and all the workouts are always going to be different: cardio, core, and strength, all that good stuff. So we have in our boot camp, we have 5 a.m., 9 a.m., 5 p.m., and 6:30 p.m. All right, let us know. Our email is getfit@mannysfitnessprogram.com, or visit my website, www.mannysfitnessprogram.com. Hope I hear from you. You guys take care, be safe, stay motivated.